Alright, I've got a secret weapon, by the way, which I'll unleash probably at some point today. So there's a Xayah build that has, like, as a 2 to 3 item build, if we were to account for sample size, it probably has like 70% win rate at the 2 item point. It's Conqueror Xayah with Collector and Infinity Edge. Now, there's like 3 possibilities here. 1, this build is absolutely insanely busted beyond belief. 2, there's actually something else going on here, and the win rate is just insanely inflated for some other reason that isn't actually to do with the build strength. Or 3, it's actually a mix of the 2, and it's actually a strong build, and it's also really inflated. I don't know which is true, like, I genuinely have no idea. I've tried the build, felt okay, like, felt strong, I guess, but I don't play enough Xayah to, like, notice the difference necessarily. But in case it is insanely unbelievably busted, we're gonna keep trying it out. And so all I need is a good Xayah angle. So if they pick an engage support, that's gonna be a good Xayah angle, most likely. So as soon as they pick an engage support today, they're gonna activate my trap card. Okay, we got a Lulu. Is that gonna be a Tahm Kench support? Because if it is... yeah, if that's a Tahm Kench support, Xayah's gonna be so fucking good here. She's even decent with Lulu. Let me just show you how absurd the stats on the setup is, by the way. Look at this shit. Conqueror 55.6% win rate. Triumph 57.9% win rate. Alacrity 59.3% win rate. The fucking league clamp popped up, so you can't say it anymore, but cut down 61.1% win rate. Like, it's obscene. But it is definitely inflated to some extent, because like the 6% win rate, no, 11% win rate difference between coup de grace and cut down. That can't possibly be cut down being 11% better. That is inflated to some extent because the people who run the setup must know what they're doing, but I've never seen a setup that inflated just from player skill. It seems very unlikely that player skill alone is bringing this build to 60% win rate. Never seen Xayah Conqueror. I think it's like okay if you're running the regular Xayah setup, maybe better than Lethal Tempo, maybe worse, I don't know, but it's like not dog shit at the very least, I can confirm from previous testing. But there's this particular build in general that runs Triumph and rushes Collector into Infinity Edge, which just has absolutely crazy stats. You're kidding me, it's Teemo support? Dude, that makes it a bad Xayah game. Well, actually, it could be worse, actually. So, the advantage of playing Xayah into Teemo is that even when he blinds me, I can auto-attack him and it's still going to place the feathers behind him. And so, depending on the fight, I could potentially still win the fight. That's their actual top laners solo invading bot, what? So like certain scenarios, Teemo will blind me, and I'll still keep attacking him anyway and still win the fight because I can place my feathers behind them and press E. But on the other hand, they're not a low-range bot lane, at least, well, they're like mid-range. Could be worse, but they're certainly not like melee setup by any means. It's not super easy to stack my feathers behind them and get them with feathers. Yeah, you still put feathers down, exactly. Like it is, and that is like half of the reason you want to auto-attack a Xayah is putting the feathers down. Oh, well, not half, but you get like 20% of the benefit, which is a lot better than 0% of the benefit. What the fuck, man? Obviously, level 1 is not gonna fucking matter because my feathers are useless without my E. But notice, by the way, that I have 6 Conqueror stacks. I just noticed that. You stack Conqueror by hitting enemies with a feather. There we go, 2 Conqueror stacks from hitting Misfortune. So you just get kind of like free Conqueror stacks for absolutely no reason throughout the game. So it's not a super consistent rune, because sometimes it'll just give you a shitload of benefit out of fucking nowhere, and other times it just won't. It will just behave normally, you know? Fuck. Okay, I got it. Nice. Wasn't sure whether this was gonna help or not. Still got Conqueror? No fucking way, it's just chilling invisible. Wait, she has lethal tempo. Interesting. Oh my god, my Triumph put in so much work in this fight as well. I would not be alive right now if not for Triumph. Alright, we can leave this wave pushing towards us. I pray, at times like these, I pray that none of the melees just randomly decide to focus me. Or any of the minions at all, for that matter. Looks like I get away with it this time. Probably gonna miss out on the cannon, sadly. But the thing, like, I could in theory try and shove this in because I'm Xayah, so I got really good wave clear, but I'm not sure where Viego was, so I don't want to risk giving him a free kill. When I know that like, if I base worst case scenario, I still end up just slightly up in CS on Misfortune. Yeah, I will say one thing about this build that's made me realize is Triumph on Xayah, so fucking underrated. I barely even run out of mana even without running Presence of Mind. I should have been running Triumph this whole time. Like, this build is so based in the sense that it refuses to rush Essence Reaver and it refuses to rush Presence of Mind to make up for it. And you still don't run out of mana anyway. So fucking based. God, that was such a big chunk. Oh. Yeah, Misfortune is running lethal tempo for some reason. I'm just getting so much fucking damage off with my Q and my E, holy crap. Yeah, what can I help now? I'm shoving in the wave. They might have a pink ward there, so I'm not going to place a trinket, because I obviously can't contest that at a time like this. We're helping with the Drake instead. Okay, he's got it. Let's ping Lulu to check this brush with me. And like I said, they had a pink, so it's a good thing I didn't place a trinket before. I think Lucian just walked up while they had vision. Oh. No. Okay, nice. Like, I run out of mana almost here, but it's at a time when I want to recall anyway. Hopefully I don't regret. Like, I think this build could, at least in some games, actually be improved by going Infinity Edge into Lord Dominic's if you're actually facing tanks like Tom. Hopefully I don't regret not trying that this game. But the comp isn't that tanky aside from Tom Kench, so I don't want to adjust my whole build just for him. Oh, my bad. Fuck. Not another Lulu promo roam, please, no. Hopefully this one is just temporary. Ah, fuck, right now I actually can't farm. If they're gonna play it smart. It's an okay trade. Yeah, they're playing it smart by just, freezing this here. I'm level 6 now, at least. I can QE R right now. Okay, I got him. I'm gonna take a really bad shot against Misfortune. They're getting slowed while I can't really fight back, so let's just flash out. In the end, that would potentially have to be the end result anyway. I feel like Lulu was gone for an obscenely long time. I want to say like a minute and a half, 2 minutes. Way too long to be roaming for, but that's just the support classic. I'm used to it. At least I got a 1v2 kill out of it. And Teemo flashed as well as the silly thing. Flashed and still died. If you're gonna flash from Xayah ult, at least flash to the side. Almost got Collector. Oh, I didn't just plant spawning, my bad. I just want to crash, to be honest. I got a lot of gold spent here. Oh. Nice. Yeah, it was a risky move from Misfortune. It clears the wave, sure, but it also makes you unable to dodge Lee Sin Q. But I suppose she didn't really have any good options there. Alright, surely I can base here, right? I don't get interrupted by Teemo. Shoving this wave would have been great, but I don't have the mana for it, and I also just can't really risk getting interrupted by Teemo. Ow, what the fuck? Oh man. Not sure would agree to that caster.
An ally has been slain. I don't know when to quit. That's a weakness. Shut down.
Okay, we see Teemo top side. I have to be afraid of running into him while he's stealthed.
Talking to people makes me want to stab them. So I do.
Yep. I mean, so Misfortune would win a short trade, but win a long trade. But the thing is, when we're just alone in a lane like this, if I hit her with W, I will force a long trade because I'm so much faster than her. So she just can't trade at all here. We can try a dive. Well played, Lulu. I didn't even have to ult. God damn. But of course, because I'm playing Xayah, I am literally the best turret having ADC anyway, so I would be able to just... Even if I had to take aggro there, I would just be able to reset it with my ult either way. Which gives me a lot of time to kill Misfortune before I even have to worry about potentially dying to the turret. Alright, I should be able to base on BF sword here. But yeah, Misfortune, when she has such a big wave on her turret, she should have just ulted. She shouldn't have risked it. So as wave clear is disgustingly good. Yeah, it's probably by far the best early game wave clear for an ADC. I was tempted to cancel my recall to get that rose, but it's probably not that important. There's another one spawning there soon. Probably gonna go to her as well. What the fuck? These are so rigged.
Sometimes people die for a good cause.
How much does their team have?
That's why I'm an optimist.
5. Not that bad then. Whoa! What the fuck was that? Nice. Gets the job done. Hey, here it is. No way he just steps into it. I was thinking like, should I invest my flash to kill Teemo here? Should I flash eat Teemo? Is it gonna be worth to invest my flash into killing Teemo? He just walks in the way, so I don't even have to flash for it. What a dumbass. That's crazy. Is Sivir maybe on par? No, Sivir's spikes to be... Not even... It's not a contested the best Sivir, because in certain scenarios Jinx will outwave clear Sivir. But it becomes among the best late game. But early game Sivir is just good, but not the best. Also, relative to mana invested is also like an important factor to consider. Sivir's early wave clear costs a shitload of mana. Whereas late game she doesn't even have to use her Q anymore, she can just use W and that'll wipe out the entire wave. Yeah, what is it with Lulu's and just perma roaming, bro? This is the second one that just mostly abandons the lane. She's playing well, don't get me wrong. This one isn't trolling like the other one, but... Also just weird to just abandon your ADC when again I'm 5-0. Oh, no, another plant. Oh, I got it. Okay, there's 2 more spawning. Let's try and keep track of that. Don't know where Teemo is. Okay, we got more roses than them now. Wow, a lot more roses. 2 more spawning there. One of them is going to be a big one. I don't quite have ult, so I don't necessarily want to shove to try and dive right now. Because when I get ult, it's going to be a free dive. Oh, no, I should have gone for the cannon, but until then, no point crashing. Alright, I'm going to have ult on this next wave, so we'll crash this wave. Using up all my abilities ASAP, so the cooldowns come up sooner, ready for this dive. This time she wisened up. And she's just dead. Isn't that crazy damage? Actually crazy how little feathers I had to place behind her that didn't have to use my ult or anything. Granted, I'm fed, of course, right? That is a thing. I haven't even built Berserkers because I just keep up being able to afford more AD components, but... So because of Tom Kench, I think I have to do, instead of Navori 3rd, I have to do Lord Dominic's. And if I have to choose between a longsword and a dagger, I would rather just do the longsword. Ooh, nice. Insane damage, then again. Yeah, I mean, that's been my experience testing this build every time, is like, it's insane damage, but... I have to test it a lot more to be sure whether this does insane damage because I'm fed or if I'm getting fed because it's insane, you know? Oop, he was about to die to the next hit. Ah, man. Oh, shit. Crazy, but... I mean, I am 8-0, I was getting a Lulu shield. Fuck, he's gonna cancel me. I'll just strunk him out before he cancels my base. Crazy damage though. But I mean, then again, I mean, collector infinity. Just saying. Have you tried playing Tristana this patch? If it wasn't this patch, it was the previous one. She feels actually very strong right now. I can't remember what it was that made her so strong though. Oh, it was, it works really well with, Yuntal, and Yuntal is busted right now. Like, there's a very clear power difference between her running Collector and her running Yuntal. And of course, the fact that Yuntal just has received a million buffs in a row is certainly not hurting there. Oh, man. Whoa! Okay. Mine.
Pandemonium follows me everywhere I go. The puppy I once fed.
Ooh, maybe we can help her, God? Not quite. I could ult if I need it here. Ah, didn't root him. Ow. He's gonna ult me for sure. Okay, nice. Well, he's not too tanky for me. He is tanky, but he's not too tanky. That's even before Lord Dominic's. Yeah, I mean, okay, so this is a 9-0 Xayah again. Like, basically every game I've tried with this build, even the Diamond Plus games went really well, except for one game where I just had insane lag and I couldn't play properly. Now, the enemies were also lagging really hard, but... Hang on. Oh, I fucked it up. I should have rooted him. My bad. Ah. Yeah, basically every normal game that was under normal circumstances, I got insanely fed. So that's weird. Like, it's complicated to judge that. Like, am I getting insanely fed because of the build, or is the build feeling insane because I'm getting very fed? But I would say the fact that I've been insanely fed in literally every single game where I've tried this build is a pretty good argument for it. Especially because I think this build is supposed to be stronger in the early game. Like, I don't think it's necessarily like a late game scaling machine of a build. It's not the best scaling Xayah build. I think a lot of the focus is in the early game, so the fact that I keep getting insanely fed early, and then carrying the game insanely hard, I think that's probably a promising thing for the build. But it could also just be coincidence. Is your alien mic thingy fixed? Yes, actually. So it seems like the freezing was actually a global thing, or I don't know if it was quite global, but at least, it was affecting a lot of players. In fact, I think a lot of the time when I froze, I just wasn't dying because the enemies were also freezing. I think was what was happening there. And that my mic freeze, like, you know, going into the alien sound thing, I think that was basically just a, like, consequence of my PC freezing because of League, but it was actually a League problem, not a my mic problem or a my PC problem. Oh? Oh, man. Well, that's not good. I don't think we're going to be able to finish this. Oh my god, he needs to get out. No, I didn't ult in time. My bad. Fuck. Wait, so he killed Lulu without even ulting? I mean, I forgot that I assumed his ult was down. But I was definitely assuming he'd used his ult on Lulu. I suppose it was a mix of Misfortune Burst and Vanguard Burst that killed her, actually. Oh well. Found a video of yours about Tristana on YouTube and now I found your stream. Hey, welcome. Right, exploding everyone's game. Yeah, I think it was a Vanguard update, but then they patched it within like 2 days. So it wasn't too bad. I had to take like 1 day off of recording videos. And then it was just fixed. Also, when I say I took 1 day break, like, it might be that it got fixed during that 1 day that I was gone, I don't know. But I know when I returned on like the Monday or whenever it was just suddenly fixed. And I realized that a bunch of players had been reporting the freezing thing.
Nature bends towards chaos. Give in or break.
Do you think the 2-input attack move is worse or better than the 1-input attack move? Well, if you're using the, like, show advanced player stats thing that I do, I don't see any point in using the 2-click one. It's like using the non-smart cost version of abilities when you can already see the range anyway. Like, what is the point, you know? But even aside from that, I feel like you can just memorize your champion range to, not like to a super accurate degree, but to a good enough degree where personally it just never felt worth to use the regular, like, this attack move. This feels pointless to me. It just feels needlessly complicated. Ooh. I can shove it away first. Granted, actually Urgot could farm it, but I'm greedy, so I want to shove it as well. Okay, looks like we're getting the Drake anyway. Or are we? Oh my god, that was a lot of damage from Veigar. What is Urgot doing? Do we want to try this again? I say no. Still have PTSD from the last time. Wait, holy shit, we have Drake Soul?
Rebellion puts the fire in my blood.
That can't be real. This is insanely early. Might as well squeeze a year or two from the PC now. Funny thing is, I actually already ordered a new PC. Like in the day off that I took, I was like, alright, let's get a new PC. And then I found out, oh, like this wasn't even related to my PC? Whoops, that's crazy. But whatever, I need a new PC anyway at some point. May as well be now. Because look, right now my FPS could be better. I should be at 140, but it's an old PC at this point. It's gonna be nice just not being impacted at all by recordings. Ooh. Oh, hello, what the fuck? I don't have my E, so I can't actually deal damage for now. No way he's going for it again. What the fuck? Jesus. I don't think I even needed the flash. The funny thing is, I don't think he would have reached, but I didn't want to risk it. But I think that was insanely overly forced from him, probably. He was so desperate to catch me with a flash W that wouldn't have even reached, I think. Again, I would look like an idiot choosing not to flash it, so I don't want to risk. Ooh, Lee Sin. Jesus, how many wards are they going to place? Yeah, sniped them. And he didn't expect to get one shot by that, so he didn't use his W. Got him. Nice. Yeah, so I think I sort of get the point of Conqueror with this build. I think it's like literally just the only keystone that makes sense if you're building this bursty. Because from what I've noticed, now that I started paying attention, after I noticed the clips, like I noticed one clip of me one-shotting a Tristana in lane, where I had Collector, and I realized, holy shit, like I literally only landed 2 autos. But I did 80% of Tristana's HP and my support did the rest. I did 80% of her HP and landed only 2 autos. If the fight is that short because you're just doing so much damage, well, clearly lethal tempo is fucking useless. Like, that's a stacking rune. You don't have time to stack it, so that would do literally nothing. It would increase your attack speed twice, and then you wouldn't get the benefit from it, because the fight is already over. So, what about PTA? Well, if I had reached 3 autos, that would have been great, but I didn't. Some fights, maybe it will stack, but otherwise, it's, again, literally going to do nothing. PTA before 3 stacks does nothing. So in a lot of scenarios with this build, because you one-shot the enemy so fast, and a lot of the damage comes from Q and E, at the very least with Conqueror, you end the burst with like 6 stacks. So it's the only rune that is actually helping you one-shot, as opposed to, like, just sort of half-stacking while you're one-shotting and then doing nothing.
I'll do whatever needs to be done.
It's the only one that really gives just immediate benefit. Like, as soon as I Q, say Tristana, it's giving me AD to help with a further one-shot, you know? Oh, we did Octagon. I didn't even notice. Okay, that's fine. I'll go for Raptors. No. Actually, that's greedy. I literally already have enough for this. I need to base and get that. We're not looking to maximize farm at this stage. We're looking to actually impact the game. Because I have 4 items and I'm really fed. And the way we impact the game right now is basing for items. So that I can impact the game in future. Does Little Blades make sense here? I was thinking about that as well. Like, maybe. Yes, I don't know if it's currently balanced in a, like, strong enough state for an ADC like Xayah. But it certainly tracks more with the logic that I just mentioned, where every other rune just doesn't do anything. She was about to get 3 hit. Oh man. Where did he go? He must have flashed over, right? Wow, he just pulled a Houdini on us. Yeah, like you see, when I'm 3-shotting Xayah like that, sure, Halo Blades could maybe help there. That would actually have probably helped me kill her, in fact. But PTA does nothing. Lethal Tempo does nothing. And since those are the 2, like, second most common runes on Xayah, like, when you're using this build in particular, they just kind of don't work as well as Conqueror, I think. Oh, shit. Too many people here. I'm probably dead. Nearly got my E, though. Booted him. Nice. Yeah, but in a lot of these fights, I just... Oh, sorry. I already have Conqueror stacks as I'm going for the fight, because I already... Or go for the auto attacks, because I already... hit him with a Q or with an E or something. Even if it ends up being only 4 Conqueror stacks helping me with the burst, that's still a lot better than what PTA or Lethal Tempo would do. Oh yeah, I want to be around for the streak, my bad. I mean, this build already runs Domination Secondary, right? So you just be sacrificing either Triumph or Alacrity or Cut Down, basically, if you run Halo Blades. Oh, he went in. He went in. Didn't one-shot Timo. Didn't hit him with enough ease. Okay, got the comp catch. Stacking feathers behind them through the Drake. 520 damage to the big girl that way. Oh, I didn't get him. Wait, they got it? Oh, whatever. Vagar had to give up his life for that. Also, we under got there, apparently. Yeah, this worked out perfect, even if they stole it. That's fine. I'm assuming Vagar... Or, sorry, Lee Sin fucked up his smite, but it's also possible, I guess, that Vagar... If he used WQ and, like, timed it perfectly, it might have just outsmited Lee Sin. Or at least made it incredibly hard for him to time properly. To the point where nobody could blame him. But if it was just a Vagar W, which I think is probably what it was... Oopsie, but oh well, it doesn't really matter. Alright, GG. Which ADC is the best against ranged enemies? That is actually Ezreal. Yeah, another win for the Conqueror Xayah. You know what, I could do Xayah again here. Thresh is not exactly melee, but he might want to go in on his Q at some point, and he's fairly low range as far as range champions play. Just hopefully they pick melee champs aside from that and the rest of their comp. Actually, how strong is Halo Blades these days? 80% for range champions. Jesus, it used to be 110%. I don't know if that would be better than Conqueror. The thing about Conqueror is that, aside from just not being useless in those very short exchanges, it is actually still fairly good in the long ones, you know? Which isn't as true for Halo Blades. It's a good compromise between taking a rune that's good in long fights and good in the short ones. Crap, their comp is barely melee at all. There's one champion on their team who has a melee form, and that is it. So you use all 4 fingers? Yes, I do. That's always what felt natural to me as well. I didn't really play, like, WASD games, so... I think people who play WASD games those are the people that actually get used to playing with only 3 fingers. That or you guys just have weak-ass pinkies. You guys need to hit the gym more. Hit those fucking pinky curls with the world's smallest, barbell or dumbbell. Well, actually, I suppose you could use a barbell if you want to train both pinkies at once. Alright, the lane here should be okay, I suppose. Thresh is not super good against Xayah, even if he's not super weak to her either. But yeah, we might struggle a bit later on. When their entire comp is just fucking ranged. So if I actually manage to win this game, that'll be more proof that Conqueror Xayah is actually broken, because I'm winning against the comp that I'm weak against. I don't want to get hit by this melee if I can avoid it. That is just damage that I can avoid. Free damage I don't want to take. Didn't get the kill, god damn it. That sucks. I don't blame Karma for taking it though, that was a kind of closest fight. There were bigger priorities there than making sure the ADC got the kill. Ooh, so goddamn close. I almost rooted her.
It's a pain.
I can't. If she avoids stepping close enough to me, then I would never kill her with my E-flash. I need to just leave. Shame. Wait, Karma died with... Oh, she died with heal up. Oh, that is insanely troll, actually. Holy shit. I only just noticed that.
No one will block.
That's fucking crazy she died with heal up. That means Misfortune was trolling and it just worked out. Huh. You've got heal, right? Yeah, you do. I get Triumph from this? Boom! The Triumph Xayah strikes again. Alright, what do we do here? I think I'm just gonna... Okay, we got the cannon. Perfect. Alright, leave the wave now. I don't actually want to stick and shove this. I want to leave this pushing towards us. I just didn't want to leave the cannon alive. Oh, but this is so sad. I almost had BF sword. But I'm not going for Infinite Tetris anyway, so that's whatever. It doesn't matter. Sorry, have it. That's fine. She's leaving. It's still pushing towards us. Probably better things for her to do than... Actually, unless you wanted to thin it out properly, because this is actually pushing too fast. Oh well. Yeah, she could have potentially just been roaming from the beginning. If she wasn't gonna push it, thin it out. Ooh. Oh man, that blows. Conqueror's IOP. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if Conqueror really mattered in that fight, or in either of those fights. I think it mainly matters, like, it really starts to become better than Lethal Tempo. Like, either in those fights where you just get all those random-ass Conqueror stacks and it pops off in that fight for no reason because of that. Or in those fights where you have Collector and your burst is insanely high, so Conqueror does something when every other Keystone would have done nothing. That's when Conqueror is actually outperforming other Keystones. Ah, fuck. Fuck me, wait. I need to stay away from Karma because if I get Misfortune Q bounced... Ooh, this could be huge, this could be huge. Thank you for tanking that, Karma, holy shit. I actually would have died if she didn't. I don't know if she did that on purpose, but thank fuck. Like, if she did do that on purpose, that was really good of her. Huge props. Not like huge props as in props like what they use on stage or in movies, but like huge props as in like props to you, Karma. Just felt like I might need to clarify. Yeah, that was kind of awkward, like wanting to stack my feathers over here to then get them to hit Thresh here, but his pull hooked me over here, then his flay hooked me over here again, so I'm fucking trying to stack them behind him, but I need to walk behind him first, because otherwise they're just stacking over here, which is ultimately not where I'm going to be striking them from. Yeah, 6 Conqueror stacks right now, by the way, like you see? 8. Now imagine we get into a fight now. That is a scenario where, even though this is not the stage of the game where, like, this is not, like, a point where Conqueror is really relevant to my build yet. But it would still hard outperform anything else, because I'm starting with 8 stacks before the fight even starts. How could anything else outperform it, then? Nice. And it also actually lends itself better to Xayah's playstyle, a little bit at least, than Lethal Tempo. Because if you think about it, a big reason why people love Lethal Tempo and Xayah is to like stack feathers more easily, right? But the thing is, it stacks after you've already placed your feathers. You get some stacks of Lethal Tempo while you're placing feathers, and those stacks are gonna be of some help. But Conqueror is the only one where it actually benefits you. Like, when you finish stacking your feathers, then you press E. And that's when every single Conqueror stack that you've already received just really suddenly pops off. Whereas when you full stack Lethal Tempo, it's like, I'm already done placing my feathers. That's fine. I don't need you anymore.
Magic was everywhere, or as the Visayas say,
Oops. Barking Taste of Blood with my passive is also quite nice. Ah, bastard. Smart Lantern. Running low on mana, so I want to be careful with my mana usage now. Ooh, that could be really good. No! Oh well. Whoops. Oh, we're getting ganked. No fucking way! No! I mean, I got barrier anyway, but okay, perfect. Oh man. 4 HP by the end, at least you died to Lilia burn. I'm just saying, guys, like, Conqueror Xayah is not failing me a single time. Not a single time. Granted, mostly in these early games, it's Triumph that's really popping off here, but like, I'm just saying.
where? Not here. That's where. Hook me up with that magical creature discount?
I can go for a double dagger here. Come on, faster, faster, faster. There we go. I forgot, you can actually buy items from the edge of the fountain now, can't you? Hey, Masudi. I remember you hating Karma support not too long ago. It's not my favorite support, but like I used to be a Tristana one trick when I used to really hate Karma, you know? Tristana really hates fucking Karma. And part of that hate was because people would just actively pick Karma even though I'd already locked in Tristana. That certainly did not help. Ow. I'm gonna take a lot of damage there, but... it's not too bad. When I have ult back up, I'll be advantaged again. But now I'll just chunk with abilities from outside of their range. I'm gonna go place my ward too. Hopefully I'm not face checking into Elise. Probably not because they're not walking forwards. Oh, careful, Karma! Well now, Misfortune has no mana. No! I fucked up. But... like... Conqueror Xayah, man. Like, I expected to die there, but he just gets one shot. And I can only assume it's because my E just does so much damage because I've already got a lot of Conqueror stacks. And again, like, would Lethal Temple have helped me stack maybe 1 or 2 feathers there? Maybe, but it wouldn't have done much. Hang on. Boop. Yeah, I realized actually I should have gone in on her sooner. I shouldn't have had to flash, but... so once I realized that I can kill her, like, it's probably just good to flash for it. I fucked up by not going while she was actually in range, but I would have fucked up again by not flashing on her. Once I realized I could kill her.
Talking to anybody about anything is never
Or Conqueror stacks? And she's just dead. She is just dead. Didn't even have to use my E. So granted, that is a scenario where I guess Conqueror did very little. Or actually, did I have it stacked still from the minions? I can't remember. Actually, I suppose I must have... oh, fuck's sake, I couldn't move to the left. I might be getting ganked here, so I'm not trying to fight him, but I'm trying to bully him off.
I prefer to work at night. The fun, right?
Doesn't look like I'm getting ganked. I'm good ult in 16. Nice. That's so funny. That's so funny. Oh my god. Oh, I'm trying to keep Conquer stacked by snapping after a minion, but I couldn't. Ooh, I almost finished there. Almost. Alright, I gotta get out of a... Like, this is a super closed off angle. It's super easy for her to hold me. I want to zone her from the wave, but obviously can't do it from there. I need to zone her from the wave, obviously, because she has vamps up there. She will lifesteal like crazy. Oh, I almost had her there. Oh. Triumph! Mostly this is the karma heal and level up though, but I'm not sure I would have died either way. I need to get out of here. Sorry, karma. Fucking hell, they might still choose to dive. Elise should be a lot faster than me, but... Okay, she's choosing not to, thank god. Is this still plat? Yes, but emerald... Like, it might be emerald in terms of a Momara, I don't know. Honestly, I'd rather just build my BF sword than build Berserkers. Even if it means selling a dagger and losing out on, like, 90 gold or whatever. Actually, it has to be less. I think it's 75 gold for selling a dagger now. 90 gold is when it used to cost 300.
If Rakan were here, I'd make out with him until his ears bled. He loves it when I do that.
Okay, I'm just gonna ping my team away. And I'm just gonna shove in. Fuck. Okay, yeah, so long as my team just chooses not to interact here, we hard win. Because I just push this turret and get it for free. Let's pick up this flower. I am getting ganked by Elise and Misfortune. I'm already dead, like it's too late. I saw Elise too late, so I may as well trade for this turret and then maybe I can outplay 1v2. Fucking hell, I can't move because of these minions, man. No, like, I should have been able to kill Elise, I think, but I literally just could not position myself properly because of the minion block. That's really sad. I should have also aimed my R towards Misfortune rather than Elise, because Elise was clearly just gonna dodge with her E anyway. At least I would have zoned Misfortune out of the fight. Yeah, I'm so tilted about the minions. Like, I did not mean to pop through there. Sad. Still, I got a turret for it, so it's not too bad. Although I'm also gonna lose a turret. It's partially on my team, though, if we seriously can't defend the turret when it takes Misfortune like 45 seconds to farm it. They're at least in position where she's afraid of getting flanked, so she's gonna not take it, so that's not too bad.
Victors are the sole authors of history. Time to write our chapter.
Could be big. We got the root. We got the root. Perfect. Okay, we see everybody else on the map. There's 4 people accounted for in other lanes, so we just keep pushing. Huge timing to kill this Misfortune, because she would have defended this turret, I'm sure. I couldn't have her without my ult. Well, maybe if Karma took the aggro, that would have worked as well, but she definitely would have killed the wave with her ult, though. At least might have based by now, I wasn't paying attention. I don't have a shutdown at this point, though, so it's not the end of the world if I die. Alright, I'm gonna leave it there, though, because it has been a long time since I saw Elise, and unfortunately she's just gonna be there. Okay, her W's gonna get blocked at least. Holy shit, her damage! Jesus. Partially Lichbane, I suppose. Lichbane and Dark Harvest, fair enough.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Wait, did I ult at the end there? Huh. Supposedly I ulted. Allegedly I ulted. I don't see an ult there though, do you? Yeah, it's fucked. Like, again, she could just dodge it with her E. This is not the sort of melee champion that I want to be facing. As Xayah. As much... Like, I want to face melee champions, but I don't want melee champions who just dodge my E at the press of a button. What is she doing?
Your turret has been destroyed.
Okay. I should avoid getting into a fight though, because Misfortune could show up from exactly there. She's probably just based as all, but because she would have shown up by now, surely. But my team sure did not know that at the time. Okay, Elisa's topside. That's the person I'm really afraid of. So I'm feeling brave enough to push another wave if she's top. So many plants here. What the hell? I'll shove this in and then pick up the others. Don't know where Elise is anymore. You know what's funny? I forgot we had a Teemo, but I wondered if we had a Teemo because I saw Urgot moving so slow on the map. I was like, is he hit by a Teemo shroom? How weird is that? I can tell if somebody's slowed on the map just by seeing how fast or slow they move. Oh, shit. Rest in peace, Karma. Okay, this at least is really fed. Ow, what? I didn't even see. Ow. What? Oh! I thought the Urgot was in our team, I'm not gonna lie. But I just said we had a team on it, was Urgot that stepped in his room, so why would he be on our team? My bad. Yeah, I heard the Urgot ult and I was like, oh yeah, Urgot to the rescue. Fuck's sake. I can't believe I didn't call Thresh either. Did my ult not land or what? I think it doesn't matter if I didn't know he was on their team or not, because I couldn't ult, could I? No, actually I could have. Yeah, my arm missed Thresh, and he used Solari anyway, so it would have been fine either way, I think.
Death was a nice vacation from the tedium, but nothing good can last, I suppose.
It's no farm for me if I don't go for Raptors. I'm gonna try and warn Lilia that I want these and she can go for Krugs. Ooh, there's a fight though. I don't have ult, so it's kind of risky right now. Nice.
Well, they tried to stop me. Never fought. I just had this Nature bends towards chaos. Give in. Break.
Okay, I'm just trying to farm up for Navori. I'm pretty close to it. It's gonna be a big power spike. Oh, and I can go for the bot lane farm after. Let's go to crab. Fairly big wave here. These guys are dead, so we're just gonna keep on pushing as well. Take advantage of the enemies all being topside.
Ionia used to be so nice.
Looks like I'm already gonna have Navori.
Humans tamed all that wild.
Oh man. Hopefully this turret is still missing HP. Oh wow, that got really low. Wave is right behind me. Yes, it's still super low, so I actually get this. Fuck, I missed. No, so close. Oh well, not too bad, not too bad. 3 people at the well, 2 people at the recall for me. Wait, it didn't matter. But 3 people did recall. But how can they still be killing the rest of my teammates, man? Fuck's sake. Oh, man. Then what is the reason that lethal tempo is more common on Xayah? Well, most Xayah builds are not this bursty, so they do get more value out of lethal tempo. This build in particular just pretty much the build it runs just pretty much just 3 shots people with autos, and if they survive those 3 autos, assuming they even reach 3 autos, it's gonna be the QE that kills them as well. What runes do you run on MF? There's so many different stuff you can run on MF. Like generally my favorite build is Bloodthirster, and for that you want to run either PTA or maybe lethal tempo if they're actually going to be fairly tanky. But mainly just PTA. Oh, fuck's sake. Holy shit, that was a lot of feathers I didn't notice. Okay, I've got ult now, I don't have to be so afraid.
Chaos is the preferred state of nature. Rebellion puts the fire in my blood.
Got ult and flash, I'm not afraid of Thresh. Not to mention there's no sign of his allies there.
No one will block my path.
Oh shit. Oh shit, she just flanked. Oh come on, Karma. Yes! Fuck, I didn't root her though. Oh, come on. That sucks. Worth a shot. That wasn't though. Oh, I almost had her there. Fuck, I would have had a huge shutdown from her there. She'll be fine. Ah, so sad about Elise though. Oh, she was trying to bait with her stopwatch, I think. Ah, she's stealing her camps.
I was born to ruffle feathers.
Probably stole wolves too, right? Yeah, sad. Ooh, Drake is up though. She probably has to base, right? So I think this could be a free Drake for us.
People makes me want to stab them. So I did. Never. Ionians never learn.
No. Oh, they got Baron. What the fuck? Oh, I'm gonna be in trouble here. Shit. Or not? It was bluffing? Yeah, man, this game would be so easy to carry if their comp was actually good for Xayah. But they proceeded to pick 0 melees after I assumed they would pick at least one. Maybe I should have sold Durin's Blade for Lost Whisper if that was an option, was it? I'm not sure. Not worth checking, I might get caught out. Oh, right. I'm walking into that goddamn brute. They don't have Elise right now. Ooh, this is worth going for. I got them both! Holy shit with that brute, that's crazy. Oh my god. That was one of the cleanest... Like, it was somewhat intentional. I didn't think I could pull it off, but I was trying to root them both. No way. Sadly, the shutdown goes to Timo, but you know what? That's not too bad. He scales pretty well. Just anybody getting the shutdown there is huge, and at least just being off the map for now. Okay, maybe this game is carryable now. Like, at the end of the day, even if this build falls off a little bit, I'm definitely scaling better than Elise of all champs. So long as my team don't play super stupid and let her carry the game through picks, then it should be doable, especially from here. Even with them having full range. Fuck it, I've got Lord Doms, I should base. Let's not be greedy and maximize farm. What are things that are generally helpful to spread your lead as ADC? Avoid win lane, lose game. Literally just rotating to other lanes, but that depends on the ADC. If you're playing a late game, scaling ADC, I would just prioritize just farming. And like, it's fine if your games are like, your wins are on average like 30 minutes, or at least the games that you carry are like 30-minute wins. You're not expected to carry games from like 20 minutes, as a Jinx, for example. Winnivia. Okay, she lives. Oh, I just leveled my Q instead of my ult, I'm trolling. Fuck. Whoopsie.
Ionia's meddling birthed our rebellion.
I wonder if Elise is a smurf, though. I just get that vibe from her. Nothing specific I can point to, just feels like it. Just in case she is, let's steal her camps.
Magic is not some river that can be easily channeled. It is a churning sea that goes.
Let's go! Even if she didn't die to Timo there, she was gonna die to my red buff collector combo. Ha! My E counts as AoE damage, I guess, so it doesn't actually cancel the rest sleep. That's funny. Huge. Just saying, 100% win rate in games where I'm not super lagging or facing Corki. Just saying.